morning, this is Joy from Enjoy Fitness 43, and this morning we're going to do an arms and abs workout. So for your workout, you're going to need 2 weights and a mat, some water, and be ready for a really good workout. So we're going to start with our 5-minute warm-up. So we're going to start by just opening and closing our arms. So you can pair this workout with the booty workout if you want to get a total body workout. Just keep going, just keep opening and closing those arms. All right, now just do a bicep curl. So if you don't like sitting on your legs like I am, you can sit with your legs crisscross applesauce or your legs straight out, whatever. I'm only sitting because we're gonna go straight to the floor when we're done. Okay, side to side. Warm up that waistline along with the arms. That's it. Now remember, you're reaching as well as bending from side to side. Okay, let's go side to side. Just a little rotation. Okay, lean forward, press those arms back. Like a little tricep extension. Also warming up that lower back. Okay, bring those hands out in front. Just tap the shoulders, extend the arms. Now tap the shoulders, open. Okay, now up, out, and then up. That's it. Just keep going. Nice and tall. Okay, arms out, point the thumbs down. Now you're going to be just pressing down. All right, let's get those legs out in front. Okay, just draw a leg in and press it out. That's it. You're good. One more. Okay, now point and flex your feet. So you get a little ankle work there, because you're already going to get into a plank position, so you're going to have to use those toes. You can also get on your knees when you're in the plank position so that you don't have to go all the way out. It's still good to work those ankles. Almost done. And big inhale, exhale, shake it out. All right, we're gonna get into our workout. So we're gonna do 3 rounds. I'm gonna turn this down. We're gonna do 3 separate rounds of supersets. We're only gonna do 2 exercises in our round so that we can really tax those muscles and get a lot of fatigue in them. We're going to work for 45 seconds, take 15 seconds for our break to get ready for our next exercise. So it's going to be a lot of work on those muscles, so hopefully you'll be able to feel the difference in the next day or so in that muscle group. So we're going to start with a plank push-up pull-through, so you're only going to need 1 weight for that. And then that's going to go into a sit-up, into a tricep extension. And again, you're only going to need that 1 weight for that. So we'll get ready. So you've done the pull-through before. We're going to put it off to the side. We're going to do a push-up, and then we're going to get up and we're going to pull it through again. So we'll try it out and see how we feel. So I'm going to get on my knees and I'm going to do this. If you're strong enough to do a push-up where you're all the way out, then you can do it that way too, alrighty? Alrighty, so I'm going to put my weight off to the side, bring myself out. I'm going to set the timer. So remember, we have a 15-second countdown to start with, so don't start just yet. So this is going to help your abs too. Remember, don't come down here and don't stick that booty up. We want to be nice and flat. Okay, so we're going to pull it through, do a push-up, and then pull it through and do a push-up. Good job. Maybe I'll do it that way. Here we go. That's good. If I keep it on the inside, then I don't smack my arm. Good, so you can see that. We're just going from each side, pulling through with the opposite arm to bring it back, and then doing that push-up. Okay, great. So now I'm just going to take my weight with me, and okay, so if you can't do a full sit-up, you're going to do a crunch and then a tricep extension. A crunch and a tricep extension. Otherwise, we're going to come all the way up. Tricep extension. Come back down. Come up. Tricep extension. Okay? Otherwise, it's a crunch with a tricep extension. All right, just keep going. Tricep extension. Sit up. Tricep extension. Sit up. Tricep extension. Good. So push that weight up when you do that sit up. Okay, now we're going back to the push-up. Right, so get that weight out there. And we're going to, here we go, and push up, push up. So don't try to hurry so much that you don't do a good enough push-up. We have 4 rounds, so you're going to get plenty of these in there. Working the obliques here. Good job. All right, back onto your back. Okay, so remember, you can do your crunch with a tricep extension or the full sit-up with the tricep extension. Good job. Glad to see it. Doing a good job. Okay, round 3. Put that weight where you want it. Get ready to do those push-ups. Shake those arms out if you need to, right? Okay. Okay, push-up. Feel it in those arms yet? Good job. Almost there. Alrighty. Turn it over. Sit up with our tricep extension or crunch with our tricep extension. Okay, take a little break. Make sure you breathe. All the way up. Tricep and down. So when you do your tricep extension, you want to kind of make sure you're tucking those elbows in and they're not way out to the sides. That way it targets that tricep a little bit more, really works on it. We want pretty triceps. Good job. Alrighty, last round. Alrighty, nice rest. Just holding it in this plank position. Start with a push-up. Bring it over. Good job. Make sure you're breathing. It's going to help you get through this workout. It's going to make each rep better. Okay, last set of sit-ups. Okay, after this, we'll take a little break. And I'll explain the next 2 exercises. That's it. Sit up. Maybe you can only do 2 sit-ups and then you have to go into crunches. And that's fine too. Good job. for our next two moves. So go ahead and get a drink of water while I'm explaining them to you. Okay, so we're gonna do a Superman and then a little 3/4 push-up. And with that, we're gonna do a Russian twist with an overhead press. So the first exercise you don't need a weight for, but the second one you do. So just place your weight someplace where you can get a hold of it. I'm gonna back up a little bit. It looks like I'm creeping up on you so you can see me. There we go. All right, so this is what the first exercise looks like. Okay, Superman, arms and legs come up. Hands are gonna come right next to the chest. Tuck your elbows in. 3/4 push-up, okay? Hips, booty, and thighs stay on the ground. Back out into Superman, 3/4 push-up. So when you do this, make sure you're pushing through your hands and you're not just lifting with your back. I understand you want to lift with your back because it might be stronger, but we're trying to work that tricep there because that's part of the arm workout. Alrighty? And then the next one's going to be the Russian twist, where we're just going to hold the weight, do a Russian twist, bring it back into the center, bring it up. Russian twist, and then up through the middle, okay? And we're gonna do that each 4 times. Alrighty, we're gonna start with the Superman. So go ahead, get yourself down. You can stick those arms out for the Superman first. 15 seconds, here we go. Superman, 3/4 push-up. Now, if you can't lift both your arms and legs, you can just lift your arms or your legs. And then bring yourself up in that 3/4 push-up. Tuck those elbows in. Tucking those elbows in, real important. Bring the hands right next to the chest. Push up through the heel of the hand. Good. Okay, bring yourself up. Turn yourself around. Okay, you're gonna lean back just a little bit. Try to have a straight back, not a super roundy back, okay? So side to side, press up overhead. Side to side, bring back to the center, up. Good job. And we just keep going that, like that. That's it. We're not worried about reps because we're just going to do this 4 rounds. If you want to count reps, you can, so that you can make sure that you do about the same each round. Okay, turn back around. Time for that Superman. Arms out. So you can just lift right up. Up we go. Push it. Alrighty, back onto the glutes. Weight in the center. Relax for just a second. Okay, here we go. Press it up. So you need to have big smiles when you do this because it helps you. A good attitude helps you with anything that you do. So an overhead press works your biceps and your shoulders. If one weight's not enough, you can grab two. Just depends on how much you need, right? Okay, back over. So this is round 3. Superman, 3/4 push-up. You can speed it up if you want to, but you have to make sure you do each exercise in perfect form. It's not about how many you do, it's about how good your form is. So if you can do good form at a faster pace, then you can do that. But if your form is sloppy, it's not doing you any good to do more. So if you find yourself doing a quicker pace but with poor form, then that means you need to slow it down. Okay, turn it over, getting ready to do more Russian twist with the overhead press. Side to side, press it up and up. Make sure you're breathing. I like to exhale when I do my overhead press. I do a couple quick breaths with my Russian twist. Breathe in, and then breathe out. That way I get plenty of inhale and a good exhale. Alrighty, back over. This should be round 4. Arms out. Here we go. Superman. Make sure those elbows are tucked in. When you start to get tired, you want to start to flare those elbows out. Maybe just on one side, maybe on both. So you really got to think about it. Are you pushing down harder on one side than the other? Are you starting to use your back more? Last round, time to really refine the movement. Think about everything that body is doing. Are you lifting high enough in the legs? Alrighty. Last time for those Russian twists. Get that foot placement. Make sure that back is where you need it. Are you going to breathe right? I'm going to start from the other side this time. Just for something different. So you want to think about your knees. You don't want them to get too far apart either when you're sitting like this. It's a lot of work on your hip flexors when you're in this V position. So you might be feeling it in the front of your legs, which is perfectly normal. And that's it. Perfect. All right, another quick break before we start our last round. So our last round, we're going to do do renegade rows. So you're gonna need both weights. Now, hopefully your weights have a flat edge to them. I don't know if you can see my flat edge that I have on this weight. So that's gonna have to be on the ground, okay? So you wanna make sure that your weight has that flat edge. And then this one's not as big on this weight. Really need to get to the same weight. But I'm gonna try to make sure they're both down, okay? So that, because you're gonna place it down, we're gonna put our full weight, upper body weight on that. And we're gonna do rows, but in a plank position. You can be on your knees or you can be all the way out. You're gonna turn your body just a little bit and arc it back. So you're gonna be getting a lot of the upper body, upper back, your waist, and of course you're gonna be working your abs, thighs. It does a multiple of things with this one. And then we're gonna put one weight to the side and we're gonna do knee tucks with an overhead extension. So they're just gonna be, we're gonna do one leg and then the other one the next round. So we'll do each side twice. Weight's gonna be behind the head, both legs out, and you're just gonna bring one knee in each time, okay? And you're just gonna do a little crunch. So I want you to really think about pushing that belly button down into the mat when you come up. Make sure you don't smack your knee when you're bringing that weight up and over. Alrighty? So that's what our round is gonna be. We're gonna do it 4 times each. Remember which leg you start on when you do that second exercise. So with renegade rows, remember you can be on your knees or you can be all the way out into a plank position. Alrighty. Be real careful that you place that weight back down. Don't go so fast that you get wobbly in your arms because you don't want to roll your wrist. Okay, 15-second countdown. I'm going to put one leg out, and when I hear that buzzer, I'll put the other leg out. Don't let your shoulders sink in. Be nice and tall through your shoulders. All right, here we go. So we're going to bring it up, set it down, do the other side. So my feet are about shoulder width apart. Gives me more stability. Almost there. Alrighty, so I'm going to take one weight. Legs are out. Okay, I'm going to start with that right leg. Arms are behind my head. My back is happy on the floor. I'm going to do a crunch and just bring that right knee in. Concentrating on pulling the belly button to the floor. Almost there. Alrighty, coming back up. Let's get ready for those renegade rows again. Make sure your weights are right. Okay, here we go. Okay, other leg. Both legs out, arms behind the head. Make sure your back is happy. And we'll come in for that crunch. Push that belly button down. Make sure you're breathing out when you come up. Now those Renegade rows can be brutal on your palms. So you can go to your knees. Takes a little bit more pressure off your hands. You can also let go of one weight when you do it instead of holding on to it, and go straight to the floor and just pick up one weight and then trade each time. You just have to make sure you know where your weights are. Whoop, here we go. Like this. And that way your hands aren't holding the weights each time. And that way it's not as much pressure on your hands. And you just put your palm on the floor next to the weight. So it does the same thing. You're just not holding the weight. Especially if you felt wobbly. All right, back to that first leg. Both legs out. Tuck it in. Woo. You guys can't see me. So one more round after this. All right, going into our last round, Renegade rows. Okay, here we go. So you have a bunch of different variations, you know. You can hold the weight, you can put your palms down. You can be on your knees. You can be on your knees and put your palms down. All are good. All right, last leg. Alrighty, arms out and tuck in. Really pull that belly button to the floor. Give yourself a good exhale. All right. And that's the end of our workout. Get yourself a drink of water, and we're going to do our cool down. You go ahead and take this off. All right, so we're gonna start with just our shoulders. Now you can sit cross-legged if you want to, or with your legs straight out in front of you, whatever's comfy. You can move to a chair or the couch, whatever you have handy. Breathe. Okay, we're gonna take that arm up and over, okay? Try to grab onto that elbow, drop the hand behind you. Now, turn to the side just a little bit. So we're just gonna lean over, get that waistline too, get a little bit deeper into that tricep. So remember, short workouts are good for you. Consistency, 3 workouts a week are awesome for you. Taking a nice long leisurely walk is really good for you. Making sure that you drink at least half your body weight in ounces of water is excellent for you a day. Making sure you get at least 8 hours of uninterrupted sleep is what you need to have a day. Sleep is so important. Your body needs to recuperate. Getting enough protein is a good quality protein is good for you. If you're a vegetarian, you need to really look into getting the right supplements to make sure that you're getting what you need in your diet. If you're over the age of 50, limiting or eliminating sugar and unnecessary grain carbs from your diet are also really important. And I understand wanting a grain carb every now and then, but they are not necessary for your digestion or for daily living or anything. They're a treat, just like anything else. You don't have to have bread to live. You can learn to eat a different way if you want to live longer and live healthier. If you have any gut issues at all, eliminating those from your diet are going to help you 100%. Okay, and reach up. Okay, arms behind you, chin and chest up just a little bit. Really help that chest, those shoulders. Okay, release around the back. Drop the chin. And breathe. They've done a lot more research since the 60s and 70s and 80s. So you need to go back into, new research now and, debunk all those myths that they had about cholesterol and all those things that, Okay, so we're gonna get up on the knees and we're just gonna lean back just a little bit for those abs. So you can put your hands behind your back. And we're gonna get those hip flexors too that we used. Okay, and then up, and then let's just take it to the side. And as we age, we need healthy fats in our diet. So avocado, avocado oil, olive oil, coconut oil, and make sure they're good quality oils also. Okay, let's change to the other side. Nice and tall. Try not to lean back. Just a good rotation. Breathing, breathing. So lots of water after this. Maybe you want to stretch a little bit more. Get on the wall and stretch those arms out a little bit more. And let's get back down. Big inhale and exhale again. Big inhale and exhale, and roll your shoulders and then forward a little bit. Okay, shoulders to ears and then back down. And let's do those wrists too, because we were on those wrists a lot and I know that can be taxing. So we have to not forget to stretch those. Now up and down. Now open and close those fingers. Holding weight can get you. Okay, shake them out. Good job, everybody. This is Joy from Enjoy Fitness 43. We're just a bunch of ladies and maybe a few men working out together. Subscribe, share with your friends, tell me what you want to see, and we'll try to get it on a video. And we will talk to you later. Love you all. Have a good day. Bye.